Hello there guys, and welcome to my first FIFA 21 career mode video, and we're going to be starting off with Real Madrid in the La Liga in Spain. And what a team to be starting off with, the Galacticos, they like to call themselves. So we're going to try and resume that and build the biggest team possible and the best team in career mode with Real Madrid. Now, I hope you guys are enjoying it. I've played one game so far on FIFA 20 on this 10-hour trial, and it's been amazing. I am loving the gameplay at the moment, so I'm so excited for this career mode. If you guys are as well, don't forget, hit the like button down below. I do appreciate all your guys' support on this, and especially with it being the first FIFA 21 career mode on the channel. So here's the settings then that we're going to be playing on for this career mode. So we're going to start off on Legendary, play a few more games here and there, and eventually boost it up to Ultimate once we get a little bit more comfortable with the game. 4 minutes halves. Sterling, we're going to change that to Euros. Enable, obviously, the competitions. Financial takeover, no. Negotiation strictness, we're going to have it on strict. Just make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more realistic, hopefully. International job offers on, and transfer window enabled. And also the Champions League. You can see here when we edit groups, I tried my best to basically replicate the draw that has just happened in real life. And I pretty much have, there's a few teams that aren't on the game. So for example, in Group E, I believe the team that's supposed to be there isn't actually them. And the same goes for Group G. The team that's supposed to be here isn't actually them as well. And there might be a few other teams as well. Group F, I think there's another team there, but I cannot get to them because they're not in the game. Here we have done the pre-season tournament invite, and I think obviously it'll make sense to go for the one with the most money, the American Challenge Cup, and some really strong sides in there. Inter Miami, I'd like to play them just to see what it's like to play against them. We've got likes of Man City, PSG and Bayern in here as well alongside Inter Milan, so we're going to go ahead and accept this one. Here we are then into the menu, ready to start our career mode, and it just looks so refreshing and so new and so many things to learn. The schedule, the development, everything. I've watched a few videos here and there, but not too much because I still want it to sort of feel new to me and learn it and all this stuff. So let's have a quick look at the emails here. What do we have? So, introduction there, first scout report as well. Obviously, we've got a youth academy now straight away, which we can take a look at as well. Vision expectations, we'll have a look at that as well. So, I think first things first, let's have a look at the expectations. What do the board want from us this season? So, expand the club in North America within 2 seasons, okay. Champions League, obviously to win that as well. The Copa de España, win that as well. In terms of the La Liga, they want us to obviously win that, which should be without fail every season. Try and win the, obviously, league title and Champions League as well. Here we go then. Here is our youth academy that we have started out with. So let's have a look here. We've got Alexander Campbell here, 58 rated from Canada, age 17. So he can come into the first team straight away. Potential 70 to 94, left-footed, 5'11". Doesn't sound too bad. I think we'll keep him in here for now. We'll keep the rest of the players in here for now, but let's have a quick look at them. The next player here, Benar, I'm going to go with. From Czech Republic, play centre-back, CDM and right-back. Got potential range there from 58 to 80. And then we got Martin Fernandez there, only a 49 overall. Not great, but he's only age 15. Potential between 61 and 81. He don't look too bad there. Look at the skill moves and weak foot. High attacking work rate, low defensive work rate. Looks like a pretty decent player there in my opinion. So here's how the transfer budget then is looking. So we've got 188 million euros in the transfer budget and 1.1 million in the wage budget. And we're going to put that to good use. For the first transfer window, I don't want to go out and sign amazing players. So I want you guys to leave some comments down below. But obviously we will get round to hopefully using all of this transfer budget and making the team so much better. So before we go any further into this episode, I just want to quickly mention to you guys that we're going to be featuring your comments in every episode. So don't forget, leave your comments down below. It could be anything to do with the career mode whatsoever. Even in real life, if Real Madrid go and sign a certain player and I haven't noticed, let me know down below and we'll try and sign him in this career mode. Like I say, it could be anything from formations to players to sign to free kick takers to development, anything like that. Let me know down below in the comment section and I'll feature them in the next episode. So let's take a look then at the team and see what we have to work with here and what a team we have. Like I say, just look at the overalls there in the team. But like I said, I'm going to have a look through, see where we could sort of improve. There's not too many improvements, but I think where the improvements need to be made is signing great young players to replace some of the aging players that are currently in the starting 11. So for example, we've got Benzema up front, 89 rated. All I'm hoping that is he doesn't decline in overall too fast. So obviously at the moment, you can look down here, he's age 32. So now in terms of real life, obviously it's completely different to sort of career mode. Unless they've changed it this year, I don't know. But I just know when players start reaching that age, they start to decline and decline quite fast if you don't play him enough. So hopefully he doesn't decline too fast and we can play him quite a lot. So moving out over onto the left-hand side in Hazard. Excited to use him this year. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. He has got the injury-prone trait, so I'm just praying that he doesn't get a long-term injury. Out on the right-hand side here, we've got Rodrigo. Can play on the left-hand side as well, which is nice. And he is 19, the same as Vinicius Jr. on the bench. And I'm looking forward to using them two both on the wings at some point. Now, like I say, moving on into the midfield, and this is where my point sort of comes across here, in that the players are aging. So we need to start having a look at transfer targets of players that are younger, that can grow, and they can sort of fit into the first team within a season or two at most, but ideally next season. Just because I have a look at some of the ages here. So Casemiro, 28, obviously a few seasons left in him, don't get me wrong, but Toni Kroos, 30, Modric here, 34, sorry. So that's what I'm saying. The midfield's great, don't get me wrong, plenty of years left in them. But in terms of career mode, I'm just worried if they'll decline too fast, which won't be great for us. Because it means spending a lot of money on replacing that midfield within one season. But anyway, like I said, the midfield, amazing. We've got Odegaard on the bench, Valverde as well, ready to come in. Isco, who I'm probably looking to sell, if I'm going to be honest. Just because of his age and everything, I'm probably bringing a bit of money for him. And I don't need all these centre attacking players at the club. I think one's enough, and then probably get two centre mids. I think that'll probably work best for us. Moving on to the centre-backs, we've got Varane, who is just amazing, 86 rated, and he's only 27, so plenty of years left in him as of yet. Now Sergio Ramos, 89 rated. I really want to use him, really, ideally, for the whole of the career mode. I wish he wouldn't ever decline. But age 34, got to start looking at centre-back position, see who will come in to be his replacement sort of thing. Moving on to the left-back position, here we've got Mendy, 5-star weak foot, which is amazing. And he's only 25, so plenty of years left in him. But being 83 overall and age 25, I don't feel like he's going to grow at all. So I would like to maybe bring in another left back who will grow and get into the high 80s, possibly even a 90 if we could. Moving out onto the right hand side, Carvajal, and he is 28. So like I say again, it's just the overall age of the squad is quite high at the moment. So I want to try and bring it down. Obviously players that we've already got at the club like Rodrigo, players like Vinicius Jr, Odegaard, Valverde, they will all sort of bring it down. But like I say, it's signing players that will decrease that age over the seasons to come. So I've just been into the squad hub then, had a look down the whole team, and transfer listed a bunch, loan listed a few, and here's the list of the players that we come out with. So Isco, like I said, I would like to keep him at the club, but I've just got a feeling with the age and everything, I want to try and bring the age of the squad down. And I feel like Isco, we could let him go. You can see that he's valued at 42.5 million. He's got a release clause there of 87.1 million. So if a club comes in and pays 87 million euros for him, I'd be more than happy to let him go for that price. Vasquez, again, another player, age too high, and having the two young wingers in the team, I'm happy to let him go. Asensio, once again, I would like to be honest, Asensio is probably the least player that I want to transfer list, if I can put it that way. Like, if I had a choice, I'd sell the rest and keep him, but I'd put him on there just because, you know, raise funds as well. Not that it would need loads of funds, but again, age 24, 82 overall, I don't feel like it's going to improve much, and I'd rather give more game time to the younger wingers. Here we've got two strikers we've listed up as well, a centre-back, like I say, 68 overall, 22. I just don't think he's got any sort of future here, if I'm going to be honest. We had two young goalkeepers, but this goalkeeper had no in-game face, and the other goalkeeper I think was a year younger, 20, and an overall lower, so it made sense to sell this guy instead. And then we've loan listed these three players here, hopefully come back a high overall, and it actually works in FIFA 21. So moving on then to our transfer targets that I have set so far. Like I say, these aren't permanent. You guys can leave comments down below on players that we should sign, that I can add to this list and sign it throughout the career modes. Like I say, these are just an initial 5 players that I was looking at. I'm going to bring 1 or 2 in this episode, but I'm going to leave the rest of the signings and the rest of the money to you guys down below in the comment section. Like I say, Upamecano, we all know what a guy this player is, and you know, in FIFA 20 everyone was signing him, and in FIFA 21 I can imagine more players, more people will be signing him, and I feel like we should sign him. You know, I believe he's a Real Madrid target. I'm pretty sure he would be. You know, centre-back, age 21, French, medium work rate. I just feel like we definitely should sign him. I've sent a scout report out, waiting for that to come back. Now, this player I've never actually heard of before. Plays in the French league, and age 17, French, high work rate. You know, doesn't look too bad. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Sent a scout report out, waiting for that to come back. Next player, Alfonzo Davies. I could imagine a lot of people know about him. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, high attack and work rate, medium defensive. I could imagine his overall's around about 81, 82, something around there I could imagine. But I've sent a scout report out anyway. Like I said, at left back, I just wanted a player that could probably come in like Alfonzo Davies and probably maybe reach them high 80s, maybe possibly a 90 at a push. I would love that. And then 2 more players here. Tonali plays at Milan at the moment, age 20, contract expiring in 12 months, so I might be able to get him on the cheap, I don't know. Medium attacking work rate, high defensive work rate, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Doesn't look too bad at all. Can play CDM, can play centre mid. So that's what I'm sort of thinking. I can get 1 CDM in that can replace Casemiro in years to come. Don't get me wrong, in years to come. But obviously the 2 centre mids above Casemiro, I don't want them both as cams. I want them as, you know, centre mids ideally, and Tonali can play that centre mid role. And then the last player, Ryan Cherkey, I'm going to go with French, in the French league as well. High attacking work rate, low defensive work rate, can play cam, right mid, left mid, 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Looks amazing. Only age 16 as well, so he's got loads of potential to grow. We can change his development plan, make him how we want to make him. So like I say, he's the last player on the list of players that I've just come up with. So we got our first couple of emails here from the players. Sergio Ramos basically greeting us. I'm going to go, the future's exciting, and hopefully it will be. Got an email here from Marvin basically saying he's glad he's got the loan. Same for this player as well. Isco, okay, glad we agree. Isco saying, I'm a bit surprised you're looking to move me on, but I can't say I'm unhappy about it. I'll just say I'm looking at options. Like I say, if no club comes in for him, I'll happily use him in the team. But if we can get a good transfer fee for him. And same for Vasquez. I'm glad you've decided to put me up for sale, to be honest. I haven't really enjoyed playing here, and I think a move's probably in everyone's best interest. I'm just going to go with, I'm glad we agree. Now in FIFA 21, on Karim would get given a scout straight away. And ours is 4-star experience, 5-star judgment, Spanish. So we're going to go ahead and set him up. Now I want to set him up in a region or a country that we don't normally see in Karim, because obviously this year there's new countries and whatever you can actually scout from. So originally I was thinking maybe Wales, just to throw it out there, just maybe Wales is a random one. But thinking about it, I want to try and go to maybe South America in this and just see where we can go. North America, United States actually. Yeah, I think we're going to go for United States, or maybe South America, maybe Brazil. No, not Brazil. Asia, Japan, Australia or New Zealand. You know what? I think obviously we can always change this and what have you. So I think what we'll do for now is we'll go for United States, just because obviously a lot of talent coming out of there recently. Obviously Dest just moving to Barcelona in real life. Other American players, Pulisic at Chelsea. So I'd like to maybe scout there, see what it's like. We're going to go for 9 months, and we're going to do the type on any. And just quickly looking back at our objective overview, and it does say expand the club in North America within 2 seasons. So it would be great if maybe we can scout, America, get a few players in from America, and that would hopefully help us with that objective. If them two link together, then I'll say the makers of a career mode have done great. If I can scout America and get a player in, and so on and so forth, and that ups that percentage just by scouting in that country, then that'll be amazing. So just looking down the team here then, and obviously I want to start having a look at the development plan for certain players, but I don't want to sort of make it permanent in this episode. I will probably make a few adjustments, but if you guys think they're wrong, let me know it down below. So like I said, we've got Take Fuse Kubo here on loan at the moment, but should I recall him? 75 overall, only age 19. I feel like we could possibly use him, play right mid, centre mid and cam, but let me know down below if we should. But like I say, for Vinicius Jr. here, 80 overall, 19 years of age. Let's have a look at the development plan. Now, I'm not really too sure where to sort of put him or what position to train him in. So I think at the moment left wing is fine. I would like to maybe transfer him over to the right wing just because he's 80 overall and he would fit into the first team right now as it is. But obviously being left wing, Eden Hazard, so on and so forth. So maybe I should change the position. Let me know. Have a look over here and see how long it would actually take to change to the right wing position. So it's saying there 2 weeks, and it would up, them stats there, finishing, attack position, crossing as well. But we go back over to growth. So wide winger, inverted winger, support winger, or wide playmaker. So what I'm thinking is inverted winger, just because it ups his sprint speed a little bit. No, not that I think it needs up in. 95 is ridiculous. But his finishing gets up, attacking position, shot power, long shot. So obviously if he's getting in the box, so on and so forth, I need to up that finishing. Stamina goes up, ball control and dribbling. So we look at support winger, the finishing doesn't go up, you see. I'm not saying finishing is everything, but I would like them front three, Hazard, well, the left wing striker and right wing to all be scoring goals. Wide playmaker, the finishing doesn't go up. Wide winger, okay, so literally inverted winger is the only one where the finishing goes up. So I'm going to put him on that for now. See if that ups. That'll up his weak foot as well, so hopefully that will go up to 5. So that'll be 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot, which would be pretty mad to have both. We'll have a quick look down here. Rodrigo again, another player, his development plan. Where do I feel like we can improve him? On the right wing, that's fine. Happy keeping him there. Like I say, position changes, I'm not too sure at the moment. Well, his finishing is 78. His finishing is a lot better than Vinicius Junior's. So if we was to, let's just say out the blue, let's just have a quick look. If we was to train him as a centre forward, that would take 2 weeks. A striker, that would take 122 weeks. But that his shot power would dramatically increase there, as you can see, and volleys as well. But I think we'll go as well inverted winger, just because I'd like the players to have high finishing. You know, it's going to be important this season to win the title, so we need goals from all over the pitch. So wingers chipping in as well would be great. So I'll put him on inverted winger for now. If anything, if I was to change it, because his finishing is quite high, I'd probably put him on support winger, no, wide playmaker. You know what, wide playmaker doesn't sound too bad. If I was to change it, I'd probably go wide playmaker. But like I say, guys, let me know down below development plans for each player you want me to do it for. We'll have a look at all these different players and probably change it either next episode or episode 3. So here's how the calendar is looking, and it's changed a lot in this FIFA. You can see that before match, after match, I've got them both on rest day just for now. If I should change that while we're in the transfer window, let me know. Should I have them training every day, so on and so forth. Weekly plan, got it intermittent at the moment, just kept it on that for now. So in today's episode, we're not going to get on to many games. I think I'm going to try and sim this preseason tournament. If we get into the final, I think we'll play it. Like I say, with this group at the moment, I feel like we should be able to make it out. So I believe we're going to have a look at the visual sim in this career mode. Like I say, this feature goes all the way back to, I think, FIFA 07. I remember it being in FIFA 07. Maybe not FIFA 06, but definitely FIFA 07. And it looks a lot better than it did back then. I think back then it was just all text and whatever. I don't think we've seen players on the pitch like this. But this is pretty cool. And the fact that you can jump in as well, and I'm pretty sure you can jump back out, is amazing. And like I say, this feature is so useful as well, because games like this, and I think coming up we've got Inter Milan. So games like that where I'd probably sim it because it's pre-season tournament, but I would like to jump in if needed. But Inter Miami here, getting up in our box, and they're going to score. Okay, they've scored 8 minutes in, and they've already scored. And we've got our strongest starting 11 in this game, bearing in mind. I haven't made any changes. Obviously, we can at some point. But here we go, 10 minutes into the game, and Inter Miami already 1-0 up in this game. Oh, here we go. We might have something going here. Benzema out wide. Eden Hazard trying to get in the box, and we have... we've lost the ball there. We can't lose to these. Surely, guys. I might have to jump in at some point and play this game, because I didn't think I would. No disrespect to Inter Miami, but I really thought we had a team capable of beating them. Fair enough. They got some decent players there as well. Matuidi there. Higuain as well. But come on, it's Real Madrid. I shouldn't be expecting a loss against Inter Miami. Fair enough, first game of the season. But here we go. Right back getting up. And just breaks down once again. Oh, here we go. We might get something from this. Come on, and play the pass inside or across at least. Or at least get it into the box. Here we go. Hazard out wide again on this right-hand side. And come on, we've got to get a goal in this game. That is so poor. How have we not scored? And we've not even had a shot. They've had one shot, obviously gone in. 9 minutes into the game, but half time here, and I might have to make a few changes already. But let's resume. And one thing that's pretty good as well, you can see at the bottom there, change game plan. You can actually change it from attacking, ultra attacking, so on and so forth. That's great. Put it on attacking for now, because I feel like we should be attacking, trying to get that first goal. And the fact that we haven't had a shot yet is really embarrassing. So we're going to have to make a few changes in this game. Obviously something isn't working, and I don't know what it is. But I think what we're going to do is the midfield is looking pretty tired at the moment. So Kroos, we're going to bring him off. Odegaard's going to come on. Valverde, bring him on. I don't see why not. Give some of these players some game time. It is only a pre-season friendly at the end of it. And then Hazard, actually Odegaard, see what I mean? That is especially why I don't want Cams in the team too much. Just simply because, look at the overall difference there. Gone down by 2. We might have to try and train him as a centre mid if he wants to stay. Or we want to keep this formation and keep Odegaard in the club. Hazard is going to put him up front. He's going to lose an overall. And bring Vinicius Junior on, and I think we'll just keep them. We'll just keep the changes as that for now, and we'll get back into this game. Oh, here we go into Miami. Chance to make it 2-0 here, and okay, great save. But have we not had a shot on target so far in this game? The game plan we've got possession, and constant pressure for the defensive. But fitness, let's have a look at ratings. I didn't even know I could change this. And the ratings so far, okay, a lot of the team not having a good game. Oh, here we go, we're in the box here. Hazard, and okay, we've got ourselves a corner, and we have Odegaard to take it. The header in, and there we go, we're level. Vinicius Jr. has scored, and we're going to jump in. I don't see why not. Let's jump in, I want to play this game. And okay, the scoreline is 1-1. Okay, I thought it glitched out then, and we didn't actually make it 1-1, but here we go, jumping in. Can we rescue this game and get the winning goal? Oh, here we go, Modric going forward, takes the shot, gets deflected off the defender, goes out for a corner here. Not long left in this game. And one thing I will say is the AI has improved so much. Like playing on Legendary right now, it feels great. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel the need to improve it at the moment, but it just feels so good. But here we go, corner. Can we score from this? Come on, cross in from Modric. Can we get the header? And we can't. It's played out. Matuidi here. Can we win this one back? And we can't. And okay, the poor pass. Let's go. Come on, Carvajal. Okay, Madrid. Okay, here we go. Valverde. I did not want that pass there, but got the pass. There we go. Rodrigo working his way into the box. Got decent finishing. Come on, Rodrigo. And there we go. We get the winner in this game. Hopefully the winner in the 88th minute to make it 2-1. And Rodrigo has pretty decent finishing, as we can see. Near post, gets it past the goalkeeper. Let's have another look at this here. Rodrigo burst forward with pace. No one really catching up to him. Defender just trying to, close him down. But Rodrigo gets it there. Look at the gap there, and he gets it through. And we make it 2-1 in this game. And now we have it then, guys. This game has ended at 2-1, and I didn't expect to play a game in this career mode so soon on, to be fair. I thought we'd win this game with the sim. But obviously we've jumped in and won the game, and this feature is so great. I absolutely love it. And why this wasn't added sooner, I don't know. But the fact it's in now is all that matters. So here we go then. Plenty of emails here to look through. So Tonali, final scout report. Alfonso Davies, final scout report. International management. And one thing I want you guys to let me know down below. Should I take the Spain job while I'm here with Real Madrid? I'm pretty certain we should. I want to do an international management team while we're with Real Madrid. And I feel like Spain obviously is the most fitting with us being in Spain at the moment. So scout reports have come back. We've got a transfer offer here for Vazquez from Sevilla, offering 20.9 million for him. He is valued at more or less that, so we could get 23.1. Now, just because I don't want to jeopardise it, I don't want to, offer to try and delegate it and they get put off. I'm just going to go ahead and accept this offer. I feel like it's pretty decent. We could only get 3 million more, but I don't want to mess around. I want to try and make sure we get this deal up and going. So just taking a look here then at the calendar, you can see I finished simming the start of the preseason tournament, made it through into the semi-finals against Bayern Munich. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate the game against Bayern Munich. A little bit nervous, as you can see the results from the first, 3 games. Obviously, as you see in the first game, we were losing at one point. Whether we'll get past Bayern Munich, but if we do get past Bayern Munich and get into the final, then I will play that game. So obviously the scout reports have come back for these players. So I think here now, just taking a look at the players and the overalls and everything like that, Upamecano, I feel like would fit into the first team in rotation. So I feel like we're going to try and sign him in this episode. Kamavinga, I think we're going to go and try and sign him. Age 17, he's got to be signed. Surely got to be signed. 76 overall. Feel like he could fit into the first team before the end of the season, maybe, depending how development goes. Alfonso Davies, I want to sign him, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I want to sign them 2 players at the top first. Let you guys decide down below who I should be signing before I sign any more players. So I think first we'll try and sign Upamecano, and they're wanting 39.6 or 54.3, somewhere in that region. So I think we'll keep that in mind, 39.6 or 54.3. Obviously the cheaper the better for us, because we can sign plenty more players. But I feel like bringing in a centre-back, age 21, perfect for ready, when Ramos starts declining and retires. But here we go, glad you can make it, please. Let's sit down. Let's have a see. So we're going to offer transfer fee. I feel like we should go in the region of 43.5. I feel like that's fairly decent. Let's should we add a sell-on clause as well? We'll add a 10%. Yeah, we'll add a 10% sell-on clause. Yeah, I was a little bit undecided because it can amount to a decent amount, that depending. But let's have a see what Leipzig have to say about that offer. And okay, they're happy with that, reasonable. Maybe I could have got him a little bit cheaper, but 45 million, I'm happy to get him because I just know how great of a player he's going to be. So let's negotiate the contract now. A little bit wary what to offer him in terms of team role. Do I offer him, obviously I don't offer him crucial, but is important good enough, or rotation? I don't really know what sort of, where to go. Okay, so definitely not crucial. Important. I feel like important is right, because he's going to be important to the team. We're going to have a lot of games and he's going to be rotated. So important, we're going to give him that. He should be happy with that, and he is happy with that. So contract length 3 years, definitely happy with that. And I feel like just because we're in Spain and they always have release clauses, I feel like we should implement that into this career mode. So just thinking now, we paid what, 45 million for him, and I think we should have a release clause of around about 80. Have a release clause at 80 for now, and then when we renew the contract, obviously we can up that a little bit higher. So see if he's happy with having 80 as his release clause. It is quite cheap, to be fair, but if you're going to pay 80 million for a 79 overall centre back, then I'm happy you come and do that. And okay, shortest release clause is fine to us. Okay, that is great. And let's have a see now. Wage, he doesn't. Okay, I prefer it when they come in with a wage they want. So he's on 36 at the moment. I'm going to offer him more or less double that. Let's offer him 71, a signing on bonus of 100,000, and see if he's happy with that. He might add a few bonuses on. Clean sheet bonus. We're just going to keep it with the clean sheet bonus on, make it a little bit more realistic, and I'm happy to accept that. So there we go, our first signing through the door. At 79 rated at centre back, only 21 coming in, and what a start we have made to this career mode. So I think it's only right then we go and try and sign Kamavinga here from Stade Rennes. 76 overall, only 17. This guy has to be bought. You can see they're valued at 17 million. We could offer between 16.4 and 21.3 for him. What a steal that is, getting him at that price. So I think we'll go in around about the 18 million mark. See if we can get him around about there, because I don't want to be too cheeky and he refused to, sort of deal with us and go away, and, we risk that. I don't want to risk that at all. So I think 18 million is a pretty decent transfer fee to offer. Obviously, in the last deal, we offered a sell-on fee as well, and I think we'll add a sell-on fee. I think we'll go for a little bit lower this time, because we know how good this guy's going to be. So let's submit that offer, 18 million euros plus the 5% sell-on fee. Are they going to be happy with that? And they are. So we're going to go ahead and offer this guy a contract straight away. I'm so excited to get this guy in. Centre mid as well. It's not like it's a cam and we've got to convert him to a centre mid or anything like that. He's already a centre mid and fits in to this team here. So let's have a see. Squad role. I think rotation should be fine. He's 17. You should be happy with rotation at a club like Real Madrid. Let's see what the agent has to say on his behalf. And that's good news. We had that in mind. Okay, I'm happy with that. I didn't want to offer him important because he might not get too much game time depending on how the season goes. Okay, how many years? I would like to try and offer him max amount of years, 5 years in the contract length. Are they going to be happy with that? They are happy with that. Now release clause. Now Christ, release clause for this guy. Now, I think we're going to go along the same sort of line as we did with the last signing. 80 million does seem quite cheap because obviously us guys, we all know how good this player is going to turn out to be. But I think we should go along the lines of setting a release clause around about 50 million, maybe 55, and that way if I am worried that a team is going to come in and pay that, then I have to offer him a new contract. I feel like that's sort of realistic in that sense. Let's say, are they happy with that release clause? And they are. That is great. Now, are they going to come in with a wage recommended? Of course not. He's only on 5,000 euros at the minute, so I think we'll up it to 25. That seems pretty decent. He's coming to Real Madrid. Signing on bonus, we'll offer him 50. A little bit. I don't want to ruin this. We'll offer him 50,000. Actually, no. You know what? I'm just going to offer him 100,000, just because I do not want to risk this whatsoever. And then they'll probably come back if they're not happy with it, with other bonuses added on. And okay, they're happy with that, and he's joining the team. So there we go, another centre midfielder joining the team, and what a player we have brought in. So there we go then, that's all the signings we're going to make in today's episode. 2 big signings straight away, young players as well that will reduce the age of the squad, and hopefully they will grow and get into the first team. But don't forget guys, leave your comments down below on who I should sign, any Wonder Kids. Let me know, because obviously it does seem pretty cheating signing Wonder Kids, but we know Real Madrid in real life always got their eyes on the newest talent coming on the scene. Got a few transfer offers in here, one for Isco, one for Benzema, and one for Marcelo. So Isco, Man City have come in for him, and when a team like Man City comes in, you sort of feel a bit like, maybe I should be using him. But what I'm thinking is, if I reject this offer, can Man City come back and then just pay the release clause? Or if I reject it, does it do a similar thing like for us, where if a team rejects it, you just cannot offer anything? So I'm just going to go ahead and reject it and then just hope Man City come back and pay that release clause for him. And that'll bring us in a ton of money. Marcelo, not looking to sell him at all. Instant reject. And then Benzema, Barcelona, about to say Barcelona. Bayern Munich have come in for him. They've offered 91 million euros. And he's got a release clause down at 171 million. Going to reject that. Now, if they come in and pay the release clause, then I've got a player in mind who we should sign. But it'd be interesting to see if Bayern Munich do come in and pay that release clause for him. So before we go and simulate the game against Bayern Munich, let's take a look at our new signings here. So Kamavinga coming in for a decent price, to be fair. I'm happy with the price they paid for him. And here's have a look at some of his stats. So he's left-footed, centre midfielder, 17 years of age, 6 foot. Pretty decent already going off that. And like I say, the stats already. All-rounded, good player, long passer trait already. And I'm so excited and can't wait to put him into our midfield. Now, the next signing, Upamecano, obviously coming in from Leipzig for a pretty hefty fee, you could say, for a 79 rated player. But considering his age and we know what he can grow to, I'm happy paying that. And I'm sure you guys have seen his stats before. But medium work rate, 21, 6 foot, and pretty decent stats all round. As you can see, 88 jumping, 84 sprint speed for a centre back is pretty mad. 90 strength, some of his standout stats there. No traits at the moment, but hopefully we can get him some in the near future. Here we go then, into the game against Bayern. We're going to, I think we should visual sim it. You can see Ramos there, not got the best fitness at all. And if I do quick sim it, I can't rely, I'm going to visual sim it, but I would quick sim it if I can't rely on the assistant coach subbing Ramos. So I feel like we'll play Ramos to half time, depends how the scoreline's going. You know, they've got Gnabry, Sane, Lewandowski, you know, all these players that are so fast. I need Ramos with full fitness. Obviously, he doesn't have that, so we could make a change at half-time, or maybe before half-time. But here we go. Keep an eye on the fitness. Let's get into this game here then against Bayern. So Bayern have got themselves a free kick. Lewandowski to take, but Courtois with the save. They got themselves a corner, and we've been able to punch that one away. Let's try and get something on the counter-attack here. Hazard playing that ball back. And to be fair, I'm not impressed with how the team started off in terms of visual simming at the moment. Maybe FIFA make it so your team sort of have a disadvantage, so it sort of like not forces you but encourages you to jump in. But okay, got a decent shot off there, Rodrigo. 22 minutes in here, still 0-0. Bayern on the break once again here. Gnabry, I believe, crossing that one in. We're able to deal with that one. Just have a look at the ratings on the right hand side. You can see Casemiro having a good game as well, along with the goalkeeper. And the lowest rated player at the moment is Eden Hazard on 6.2. He's not having the best game, but here we go. Can he make up for it? Eden Hazard just couldn't pull the pass off. Here we go. Oh, just nothing in the box. And not Hazard, I think it was Benzema, sorry. There, I thought it's in the number 7, not the number 9. But we're leading up to half-time here. Still 0-0, not looking great so far. And fitness levels not looking great. Let's have a look at the stats. We've had 1 shot and 1 chance. Bayern only having 1 shot, so we've had majority of possession. But here we go. In the box, can we get the goal? And it's into the back of the net. Okay, it's not into the back of the net. My mistake, and it's still 0-0. I thought it went in. Maybe a call for offside, but Ramos there, look at his fitness levels. I need to keep an eye on that. Same with Carvajal, to be honest. Try and make it to half-time here. Bayern on the break. Okay. Just got to try and keep an eye on this. Just defend, lads. Get to half-time. 0-0 if we can. Definitely not going 1-0 down. And Bayern, there we go. Bayern have scored. Tolisso has scored and Bayern go into half-time 1-0 up. Definitely not what I wanted. And we're going to have to make a change at centre-back, I'm thinking here. So let's go into team management and take a look at this. So Ramos, Militao's going to have to come on. Odegaard's gone down by 2 overall by playing there. I'm not too happy with that. No right back to come on either. It's not looking great for us at the moment. But what I'm thinking is I want to bring Vinicius Jr. on, but the front three are not lacking in fitness at the moment. To be fair to Vinicius Jr., Eden Hazard isn't having a great game, so it's only right I bring him off, bring Vinicius Jr. on, and see what he can do, and maybe change the game in this second half. Here we go. Can we get something from this in and around their box? Can we? And oh, okay, the defender got there last minute, 61 minutes. Still nothing in this game at the moment. Let's have a look at the ratings. Are any players performing badly? Okay, Vinicius Jr. is on a 5.9, but to be fair to him, he's only just come on. But that's not great there, 5.9. Let's be honest. Militao, I don't know what that little green... Okay, green arrow means he's been subbed on. And Bayern make it 2-0, Lewandowski. And it's not looking great for us in this game. Let's say it how it is. Mendy not having a great game there, 6.2. Fitness levels here. Anyone else we can sort of sub? Modric, let's have a look. Is Valverde on the bench? And he is, but he's not got best fitness. Isco's going to have to just come on and play in for Modric then. I think I'm going to change it to ultra attacking and see how we get on here, because we're already 2-0 down. What do we have to lose at this point? Let's just go attacking, or ultra attacking, and see if we can get anything from it. Oh, here we go. One of our only chances of the game here. Get a cross in. Okay, working it into the box. Can we get the shot away? And we do, and we bring one back. Casemiro with the goal. He's been having a good game so far, hasn't he? And we've not got long left in this game. Can we bring another one back to get the draw? Well, to bring it level, should I say, in this game. 1 minute added on. It looks unlikely. And unfortunately, we don't. Bayern Munich go through into the final of the preseason tournament. Not our best game. But like I say, 3 shots. Bayern Munich had 3 shots. But obviously, they just got them in the back of the net. And we just didn't play that great today. And when you take a look at that into the final of the preseason tournament, you can see PSG go through into the final and Bayern go through into the final. What are the chances of that? Them two ending up in the final. But unfortunately to get knocked out and not play a game in today's episode. Obviously we got a little bit at the end of the game of the Inter Miami game. But I'm looking forward to next episode where hopefully we can start the start of the season and start getting some points on the table. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed it. And if you have, please leave a like down below on the video. Like I say, don't forget, leave your comments down below. Anything, I will feature them in the next episode. All development plans for the new players we brought in as well. Looking forward to train them up and get their stats and overall up. And if you are new, hit the subscribe button to see more FIFA 21 career mode content. And if you are subscribed, hit the little bell next to it to make sure you get a notification of when I upload one of these videos. But anyway guys, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you next time.